My name is Mackenzie Vowles and I'm a senior here at Creighton University, double majoring in graphic design and advertising. I started riding horses when I was 5. My aunt had 2 horses and it was just something that I had always wanted to do when I was little. And so my mom found a barn about a half-hour away from our house and I started taking lessons twice a week. I think my favorite part about horseback riding, especially now that I'm in college, is just that it's an escape for me. I am able to get away from the city and get away from Omaha and all of the hustle and bustle of classes and homework and sorority life, and escape out into the country, and it's just my own little bubble. So, since I've been in college, I found a barn in Blair, Nebraska. It's run by a man and his wife named Clark and June Jensen. The farm is called Jensen Shires. So from the name, I guess you can take the horses at the barn are Shires, which is essentially like a golden retriever or a breed of horses. Shires are the largest breed of horses in the world, so that's been really fun to get to know all of the horses and get to learn a different side of the horse world, because all of the horses back home that I would ride are more of like the normal, just like quarter horses and more normal sized horses. So out at the farm, there are actually upwards of 70 horses. My favorite horse is a stallion named Diplomat. He stands at 22 hands and is the father of the largest horse in the world, who is 22 hands and 1 inch. So he's only an inch shorter than his daughter, who is the tallest horse in the world in the Guinness Book of World Records. But it's been really fun to be able to go out there and get to know him, and I would say that he probably is one of my best friends, which I know is kind of weird, but in the same way that people love to come home to their dogs, I loved going out there every Friday and being able to hang out with him and give him a bath and just like be with him. So when people come to Clark and ask to buy a horse, a lot of times they will ask to buy them for specific purposes. He sells a lot of the Shires to Amish people because they like to use the Shires as draft horses, since they're the largest breed of horse in the world, to till the fields, do all of the things that horses used to do, and still I guess continue to do in the Amish culture. He also will sell horses to other people more or less as lawn ornaments. You can ride a Shire, and that's actually what I help him to break the horses for. But most of the time the horses are used for pulling carts or sleds or sleighs or something of the sort. They are known for their black and white markings, and so they stand out a lot in the winter against the snow, and so lots of people like to use them for carriage rides and sleigh rides and things like that. It's been pretty fun to get to know him, especially since he is 75 and he does all this stuff all by himself. And he has the 70 horses and he takes care of each and every one of them and spends time with each and every one of them. So it's definitely been a really, really cool experience to be able to go out and get to know him and just get to know all of these horses outside of my college life.